Is this face-to-face meeting between New York Mayor-elect Mamdani and President Trump, in the stunning twist that perhaps not many people expected.
Not present in the Oval Office today, the critical back-and-forth attacks that had become commonplace in the lead-up to Election Day and in the days since. Instead, the pair striking a positive tone and a remarkable turnaround.
The president posting to social media shortly after that, it was, quote, a great honor to meet the mayor-elect. High praise for somebody he previously said posed an existential threat to New York City.
We have two reports tonight. Safan Kim with what we might be able to take from the meeting and the reaction. But we're going to begin at the White House, and Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett with the latest. NJ?
The stakes were enormous. There were many ways the president threatened to harm the city, but the two men found common ground in their mutual affection for New York.
I expect to be helping him, not hurting him. A big help, because I want New York City to be great.
After months of hostility, the bitterness was gone. Zohran Mamdani, mayor-elect of the nation's largest city, face-to-face in the Oval Office with President Trump.
It was a productive meeting focused on a place of shared admiration and love, which is New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America.
Mamdani raised every issue on his agenda, from housing to affordability, from aid to New York to National Guard troops on the city's streets.
We spoke about rent, we spoke about groceries, we spoke about utilities, we spoke about the different ways in which people are being pushed out.
Mr. Trump said he was surprised at the tone and the substance of the meeting and agreed to work with Mamdani rather than working to undermine City Hall. The beginning, perhaps, of a partnership that few could have imagined just a few days ago.
We had a meeting today that actually surprised me. He wants to see no crime. He wants to see housing being built. He wants to see rents coming down, all things that I agree with.
I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable. That's what I look forward to.
Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would. Especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought.
Among those in the room was Mamdani's chief of staff.
So we acknowledged, I would say, and signposted many of the differences around ICE, around the National Guard, and yet talked about the more productive areas for potential assistance.
A jaw-dropping hour in the Oval Office. Clearly a day to focus on points of agreement rather than differences. That, of course, could come later on issues like taxes and ICE deportations. At the White House, NJ Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.